Hi boys and girls, auntie and uncle, welcome back to my channel. My name is CK and my channel is Ecology, where I bring you around the world to see and explore. And today I am at the most famous garden in the entire planet. This is the super tree of Gardens by the Bay. Now, Gardens by the Bay, when it was conceived in 2005, was to be this immense, sprawling nature park that is more than 100-acre big. Now, to give you a sense, that is more than 180 football field big and has one of the largest collection of flora in the entire world. Now, I'm super excited to finally see Gardens by the Bay. It has been my bucket list for a very long time. Today, I'm going to bring you all around this incredible nature park. We're going to the Flower Dome. We're gonna see the Sakura exhibition that is on limited time. They just started that. We are also going to the OCBC Skywalk and also the flower pole and also the cloud walk here in Gardens by the Bay. There are so many things to see, and I'm going to bring you all around this incredible structure that many movies have inspired from also. So without further ado, let's go and check this incredible garden out. So we're inside, and the first stop is the main attraction, the Flower Dome. I'll be telling you interesting fun fact about Gardens by the Bay throughout this entire vlog. But first up is Flower Dome. And did you know this dome, this greenhouse, is the largest greenhouse in the entire world? And so for this particular section of the garden is the South Africa flora. And as we all know, South Africa has some of the most interesting flora in the world. So behind me is one of the only olive tree you will find in the equator. This huge olive trees from Greece, because there is an entire section is displaying the flora from the Mediterranean. So you get to see this incredible olive tree that is just in full bloom at the moment. This part of the sections are from South America, and they're featuring plants from South America, particularly from Chile. And of course, it's springtime, and it's pretty interesting. So you have plants all over of the world displaying here at Gardens by the Bay. Look at that. Now, isn't this absolutely magnificent? Now, as I said, the Flower Dome is the largest greenhouse dome in the world. And what is more interesting about Gardens by the Bay is when it was first constructed, they opened up a competition for people to design Gardens by the Bay, and over 70 design was submitted to committee from 24 countries. And the winning design went to Grand Associates and Gufferson, sorry if I butchered the word. So two architect firms won the design of Gardens by the Bay. And Gardens by the Bay is actually designed in the shape of an orchid. Now, many don't know this, but the national flower of Singapore is an orchid. It's a special species of orchid. It's called Miss Vanda Joachim orchid because it was discovered by a lady named Agnes Joachim. So it became the national flower of Singapore since 1981. And if you're into numbers, here's some numbers for you to crunch on. To build Gardens by the Bay, it cost nearly $732 million to build this entire structure, indoor and outdoor. And to maintain the garden, you will need hundreds and hundreds of an army of gardeners, and it costs around $36 $7 million to maintain the entire Gardens by the Bay, indoor and outdoor. Now that is a huge, huge cost. And today, it's a special exhibition because they have the Sakura exhibition, which is limited for March and April. So let's check that out. So I'm very, very lucky because the Sakura show has just gone underway. They've been here about a week now and they're gonna go full bloom in a week or two. But they are absolutely looking gorgeous. They only have this in March and April. And they have all these Japanese torii gate to decorate the flower dome. So because the Sakura is here, the entire dome is going to be maintained at the spring climate level, which is very much what the Mediterranean and people in South Australia and Perth and California. So it's a very cool 20 Celsius at the moment, about 75 Fahrenheit, I think, in the States. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Thousands of flora to explore. So not only Sakura is on display, but in going with the Japanese theme, they also have the famous Pokemon playmates here, all the Pokemon monster on display here. They are absolutely adorable. Those who play Go Pokemon should have come here for the site. I really like how they decorate the whole thing. It looks a bit artificial, but I would say gets the job done. Here's this section they're displaying, they're trying to recreate an island called Rabbit Island off the coast of the prefecture of Hiroshima. It's called Rabbit Island because in the 1970s, a group of students, they released some rabbit on the island, some school children, and the rabbit multiplied, and it's now very famous for rabbits because they multiplied, and that's why they're recreating this Rabbit Island off the coast of Hiroshima. And I must say, the rabbit display here is so realistic that it seems like the rabbits is just gonna jump out from the garden. So we're doing our own Hanami at the moment. So Hanami is a Japanese word. It literally means viewing of the cherry blossom, and this is what Japanese people do every beginning of April, end of March. And this is, I couldn't pick a better spot for Hanami. And this is, I'm just so impressed with the decoration and the amount of cherry blossom we're getting. Look at that. So we are at station number 2. This is the Cloud Forest. Now when you come in here, you are greeted by this gigantic waterfall. This is, by the way, the second highest indoor waterfall in the world. And not to be missed is the Gate of Kuwaha. This is a Maori gate from New Zealand, and it's carved by New Zealander, presented to the government of Singapore by the then Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern. It's really, really magnificent. Don't miss this. Currently, they have a special exhibition of Avatar, and they have lots of attraction. They decorated the whole entire cloud forest into like an Avatar world. I cannot wait to see that. So let's check this place out. I am so super impressed. This gigantic structure is incredible. Beautiful weather today I have, but I'm super impressed. The structure, the design, and of course the plants all the way down here at the Cloud Walk. So we're going through the path of transition, and this is like a glowworm design. It's absolutely mesmerizing. Look at that. What an interesting turn and event. This is called the Secret Garden. It lies beneath the waterfall structure, and this is like a wetland, ferns, lots of limestone environment. It is absolutely gorgeous. This whole exhibition is just so mind-blowing. So I'm going to explore this called the Secret Garden. And I think this is so far my favorite and my favorite part of the tour. This attraction a bit more difficult to find. This is called Floral Fantasy, and it's actually on the other side of the lake. So you have to walk like quite a bit across the lake until you find the entrance. The entrance is facing Marina Bay Sand as well. So it's a bit hidden if you come from the Superdome and also the Flower Dome and also the Cloud Forest. But this is incredible. It feels like Valentine's Day in here. You'll see what I mean. If there's one activity you must do here in Gardens by the Bay, it is absolutely this one, the OCBC Walk. It is the evening now, and it is super cool to come to the OCBC Walk. We are about 22 meters above ground, and this entire suspension bridge is 120 meters long. It is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the entire skyline of Singapore here. and not to mention Marina Bay Sands, and these super trees are just absolutely awesome. Now, fun fact about the super tree is it's not only a vertical garden, but it has solar panels. The solar panels are the panels that power the entire garden at nighttime. And so we just about finished here at Gardens by the Bay. There is just one more thing to do, and we're just waiting for the sun to come down for this event. It is a free event, so we'll go down and grab a good seat.
Gardens by the Bay presents Garden Rhapsody. Watch the super trees come to life as we unveil a dazzling showcase of lights and musical treats. Tonight we present a journey through Asia. So pick a spot, grab your cameras, and enjoy the show.
So boys and girls, that was my trip here at Gardens by the Bay, and that show was incredible. The theme of the show tonight was Journey Through Asia, and so they showcased all the famous Asian oldies. They started with, I think, the 1920s Shanghai song, and then went on to have Sukiyaki from Japan, Arirang of Korea, and then Raikatong of Thailand, and Indonesian song. So it was a mass display of incredible display of lights and show, and I really enjoyed that. What advice do I have? I would say buy your ticket online. You have to buy your ticket online. I mean, come on, the counters just overflow with the queues. So do buy your ticket online. I think do the OCBC walk. That was just absolutely incredible. My favorite part of the garden was the secret garden underneath the basement of the cloud forest. That was really special for me. So that's a wrap for this video. If you want more video of Singapore, you can find them right here. Please support my channel by go to buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye from Gardens by the Bay here in Singapore.